Y'all, that's exhilarating, man. It's the biggest fish I've ever caught in my life. All right, y'all. I'm dropping down this Southern Fish and Forage jig with a little sand flea on it.
The original game plan was to start off the day dropping for sheep's head. Man, those things can be hard to hook. I think the rigs we were using were just a little bit too big, and these maybe more pressured fish here weren't biting. Now, right behind me, right now, there is 3 or 4 boats that are catching overslot after overslot of nice big red drum. I didn't want to miss out on the action, so I decided to switch gears and start jigging some big soft plastics in hopes of hooking up with one of those.
Bird. Those guys are slaying the drum on that boat. All right, we're gonna put on a 1 ounce jig head just to get down there a little bit better. This current is moving so much. All right, y'all, we have joined the drift officially. I'm trying to get hooked up. These guys are catching massive drum. It's just a lot of boats, so.
I'd imagine some of you watching have fished in Lynnhaven before. If you haven't, this inlet can get absolutely chaotic. The current is so strong moving through there. There's also big tugboats, big pilot vessels that are coming in and out, along with all the people fishing from boat and kayak. It's a way different speed than I'm used to. You know, I'm usually by myself, but I had to get out of my comfort zone.
28 feet of water, throw an ounce. Let's see if we can get hooked up on one of these big reds. Yeah. I'm trying to get in on the action. Y'all are killing them. Choo! I took him out. Oh yeah, nice fish, y'all. There we go. These guys were all out here hooking up left and right. I had to come out and try. A lot of them are fishing with cut mullet, but oh. This is a good fish, y'all. This might be a PB. Oh, heavy fish. All right, we got him out here now. Hopefully we can just play this guy out. Loosen up my drag a little bit. Hey, Jill. Jill, I'm hooked up. Yo, this is chaotic fishing right here. A lot of boats, a lot of lines in the water. You just gotta hop in line and wait. Jill, this might be a PB. Oh my gosh, this is a big fish. I might need you for a picture. This is big. I hooked him and I thought I was snagged at first. He's definitely over 30. God, this is a heavy fish. What? Yeah, I've only got 25-pound leader though. I kind of put the hammer on him at first. I'm trying to play him out now. Yeah. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is a massive fish. Oh my God, man. This is unbelievable. I don't think so. Oh, he's coming up. Here he is. Oh my gosh, he's big. He's huge. He's huge. Y'all, this is the biggest fish of my life right here. He's probably 34, maybe 35. He's about ready. We gotta try to get the lip grippers on him. He's hooked pretty good. Oh, we got him, we got him. All right. Y'all, this is what I'm talking about. There's a massive fish here. Look at that. Oh my gosh, man. That's a drum right there. He's probably 34. What do you think? 34? Maybe 32. We're gonna try to bump him real quick. Go ahead and get that jig head out of him. We are in a channel here. Oh, got the hook out, okay. Oh, let's not get hooked in the nuts. All right, y'all. We're just gonna try to get an approximate measurement. This board is 35 inches. Let's see here. He's about, that's about on his tail. Yeah, he's about 34, maybe 35. That's definitely PB. That's actually my lifetime PB. This is the biggest fish I've ever caught in my life. Massive, massive animal. Oh my God. Look at that fish, y'all. That is a beautiful, beautiful red drum. Wow. Oh my gosh, man. All right, let's get him back in the water. We're gonna revive him here. Tow him alongside the boat for a second. My God. Oh, y'all, that's exhilarating, man. It's the biggest fish I've ever caught in my life. Yeah, he's getting a little bit more feisty here. Yep, there he goes. Wow. Oh my gosh. That was insane. Holy crap. Phew. Oh my gosh. That's unbelievable too. My leader isn't even slightly frayed. I caught that fish on a 1 ounce jig head and a 5-inch Zman electric chicken paddler's tail. I've got 25-pound leader, which is extremely light for that type of fish. And I've got 20-pound braid. This is a 3000 Penn battle. And I have it on a Fenwick HMG medium fast action rod. That was the biggest fish of my life, y'all. Wow.
Battling that fish really wore me out, man. Holy crap. I could have gone back into the channel, but traffic was picking up. It was starting to get more and more chaotic by the minute. So we decided to take a little breather, head in for some food, but the day was far from over.
Blackened mahi. Oyster, fried oyster sandwich. Beautiful view. What's the name of this place? We're at Dockside. Right here in the Lynnhaven Inlet. That's the bridge that I caught that drum at. Beautiful lunch view. Cheers.
I want to take a second to shout out Jeff. We saw him at the launch at Lynnhaven and he recognized my wife and I. And man, he was out there in his new Salty 120. He left this comment on one of my videos a while ago, and I screenshot it and it's been sitting on my desktop for a couple of weeks. It really just meant a lot to my wife and I, knowing that somehow we were able to inspire this man to, you know, go out, purchase a kayak, and spend time on the water, enjoying fishing. So I want to give a big shout out to you, Jeff. I hope you went out and got your first redfish from the kayak. You made my day, and I hope you had a great day fishing.
There we go. Nice little speckled trout. I don't think he's gonna keep, but it's still a pretty fish. He is 13 on the dot. He's gotta be an inch bigger.
so I didn't get him on film, but there was a blue heron here on this grass. Now, if it's just one, doesn't always mean that there's gonna be a school of redfish there, but if I see a shorebird on a shoreline, I'm going to check out that spot.
Here we go. Is that a trout? No way, that's a trout. It's a trout, that's huge. No, it's a red. It's a nice red. He'll keep. He's not ready to be netted yet, though. He's probably pushing the slot. He looks nice and healthy, though. All right, he's got to be under 26 to keep, so. That's a pretty fish. I think we're gonna keep him. Let's see, let's make sure he's not over. Nope, he's perfect size. 22 on the dot. We're gonna bleed him, throw him on ice. Let's go slot number 2. Oh no, it's a flounder. Oh wow. He's not gonna quite keep, but there we go. That completes the inshore slam. Wow man, look at that. Nice. He's probably like 14 inch flounder, maybe 13. Gotta be 17 and a half right now though. Sometimes right before my soft plastic hits the water too, I'll try to slow it down and kind of press my thumb into the line that's coming off the spool, and it kind of helps it drop from a more vertical angle rather than coming in hard horizontally. It just gives it a softer, quieter presentation. You know, some conditions I don't think that matters. Some conditions I think it definitely does. I mean, right here it's pretty calm. There's not a lot of movement going on. See, like, oh wow, imagine that had got me a fish. Oh, it's a nice flounder. He actually might keep. Oh my gosh, my net is being caught on literally everything. He's 14 and a half, so he's way small, but still beautiful fish up here, right along this flooded grass. Back down he goes. Maybe we could get lucky here and stick a decent sized one. My net got caught on my paddle, my kayak, and my light. That was ridiculous. So I'm making a trek over to Jill. She's on a little redfish trout bite from what she said right now. Probably won't still be going on by the time I get there, but maybe it will. Oh, there we go. It just dropped off to 3 foot on the edge of that bar. That looks good. Looks like good structure right there. Tons of bait up in front of me too. There we go. Oh, please be a flounder. Oh my gosh, it is. It's a doormat. It's a doormat. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Oh my gosh. This is like a freaking maybe 20-inch flounder. Oh my gosh, right here on this drop off. Y'all, this is a freaking slab. I'm sure he's gonna keep, but either way, we're gonna bump him real quick just to make sure he's over 17 and a half. He is. Oh, he's just about 20 inches. Almost the biggest of the year. Wow, that's a beautiful, beautiful fish, you all. Look at that fish, man. That's a freaking slab right there. We're keeping a redfish and a flounder. Let's go, man. Oh, let's go. I have yet to like run into a true school of like those keeper-sized flounder. It happened kind of once out of the HRBT. I don't know if you remember that flounder catch, clean, cook video. Oh my gosh, we're on another one. Y'all, we're on another nice flounder. Oh no, or it's an oyster. You know, flounder kind of feel like dead weight sometimes when you first hook them. There we go, it's out. Okay. Oh my gosh, man, I dropped it on my freaking jig head. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. I literally dropped the oysters on my jig head, got snagged again. Wow. Oh, look up there, something's pushing bait up. There we go. Oh, it'll be a trout. I think it is. No, it's not. It's a croaker. This is a good eating fish. We're gonna throw him in the ice box. Yes, I do. Yeah, you're gonna really like what I... Oh, there we go. Good thump. Oh, good thump. All right, y'all. This guy might just barely keep. The trout gotta be 14 inches. We'll see. He's probably gonna be 13. That's a good fish though. Hooked right in the top of the mouth. We're just gonna check real quick. I really hope he's 14. He's gotta be 14 though. 13 and a half. 13 and a half, best trout of the day so far. We're gonna keep going, try to get a keeper.
We had an absolute blast messing with these smaller trout. I really wanted to get a keeper-sized one just to get to keep my first inshore slam, redfish, trout, and flounder. But I sometimes struggle getting those bigger trout to bite. It is what it is, man. I still did get like 3 inshore slams. It was just all with small speckled trout and 1 little rat red. But either way, absolutely amazing day fishing. We're back the following day. We have our croaker fillet, our red drum fillet, and our flounder fillet. The croaker fillet has a pretty thick bloodline. That's probably gonna cause it to have a little bit of a fishier taste. The red drum is a little bit better, still has some of that red bloodline in there. I cut as much off as I could. And then we have our flounder, nice, clean fillet, no bloodline at all. We're gonna season these the exact same way and sear them just with butter in a pan and really do a taste test comparison between the 3. For our seasonings, we're gonna use this adobo, complete seasoning, and lemon pepper. We're not gonna go crazy with any of the seasonings. We're gonna keep it pretty simple. I wanna be able to taste the fish for what it is. Okay, let's heat up our pan. Start first with our croaker, then our flounder, and last up our redfish. we've got our 3 different types of fish here: croaker, flounder, and red drum. I'm really excited to try these back to back to back. A lot of these inshore fish taste very similar. So it's kind of hard to like try one fish and then the next week try another fish and be like, oh yeah, like from what I remember that was kind of good. So I like trying them all together because that lets me compare right on the spot all at the same time while the flavors are still fresh in my mind. Let's dig in. I'm gonna start with the croaker first. See, very flaky. Most of these fish are pretty flaky. Nice white meat. Very flaky. A little bit of gray in there from the bloodline, but let's give it a try. Croaker is actually very good table fare. It's a nice kind of neutral saltwater fish flavor. It's surprisingly not fishy at all. I was expecting with the heavier bloodline that it was going to be a little bit more fishy, but this is amazing. Yeah, it's very good. It's a solid fish. It just is good eating. The only problem is that the croaker don't get that big anymore. So you'd have to catch a few of them to make a real meal out of it. Now, let's move on and try one of my favorite fish to eat in the bay, favorite fish to catch too, and that is a flounder. This is a quarter of one fillet. Now with flounder, you get 4 fillets per fish. So this is a quarter of a fillet, so really 1/8 of the fish right here. Let's dig in. I have a feeling this is gonna be really good. Look at that, man. It just pulls right apart. That looks good. Very white meat, no bloodline at all. That is good. I'm not gonna lie, the flounder, it's a little bit drier than the croaker. It's a little bit more dry, it's a little bit firmer. Let's try from the other side of this fillet, see if it's a little bit different. It does look a little bit juicier. Going in for bite number 2, nice flaky white meat. There it is. For some reason, the thicker side of this flounder fillet seems to be a bit drier than the thinner side. It's definitely more tender on the thinner side. That's good. It's a little bit sweeter than the croaker. But yeah, this is, so far, flounder is winning. Croaker's good, but flounder is amazing. All right, and last but not least, we're gonna try our red drum. The fillet broke apart, but both of these are redfish fillets. Let's dig into this. Look at that. That looks pretty good. Nice white flaky meat, just like the flounder. That's good. That's really good. Yo, that tastes amazing. Just as juicy as this lower side of the flounder and the croaker. It's definitely, the redfish is definitely juicier than this thick part of the flounder. Let's try from the smaller side of the redfish fillet. Nice, good white meat. Looks so good. Yo, redfish might take the cake for the day. I might have to put a redfish over the flounder. Wow, that's amazing. I'm doing it. I'm putting redfish over flounder. Usually I would have said, no, flounder's better than redfish, but that's good. It's not a little bit, it's sweeter than the flounder. It's a little bit juicier. Man, it's just as flaky. All of them have about the same consistency with flakiness. The flounder, this thick part, is definitely the firmest
fillet on this plate. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rank them. Redfish, flounder, croaker. Wow, that's good. That's good. Thank you all so much for watching. It was an absolute grind fishing Lynnhaven Inlet. That was, the first half of the day was very difficult fishing there at that bridge. I don't know if my wife and I just aren't experienced enough yet with the sheep's head fishing, but that might be it, man. I might have struck out on sheep's head for the whole year. That being said, I didn't try for them as much as I probably should have. I just get too impatient and I'm like, all right, I want a vertical jig. But either way, thank you all so much for watching. I cannot believe how much this channel has grown, and that's all because of you all. So keep commenting, keep liking, keep sharing, whatever you guys do, just keep it up. Thank you all so much for giving my channel the time of day, for taking a chance, watching this stuff. I really enjoy coming back, looking through all the footage. And for me, like, I get to relive the fishing trip just doing my editing. At the end of the day, I put it out, and if other people enjoy it, that's awesome too. I'm so fortunate to have the opportunity to share content with others. Whether you're into being and spending time on the water fishing, crabbing, you name it, or you know that's not your thing and you're just watching random stuff on YouTube. You know, a lot of us do that. Again, thank you all so much for all the support. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for listening to my rant if you got this far, and I will see you next time.